Their belongings on the tarmac lying aside manacles and chains. A long line of shackled men and women scooted off a private detention center contractor's bus, up a mobile staircase, and shuffled onto a private jetliner the size of a Boeing 737. A team of immigration and customs enforcement officers and prison contractors then patted them down and checked their mouths for anything hidden. This is a deportation flight run by ICE Air, the destination El Salvador. An obscure division of ICE operates hundreds of these flights each year to remove immigrants. Deportation flights are big business. The U.S. government has spent about $1 billion on them in the last decade, and now the Trump administration wants to increase the budget for ICE Air by 30%. About 100,000 people per year are deported on these flights. Migrant advocacy and legal experts say there's one big winner in tougher immigration enforcement, from detention to tracking and deportation.
These are vast sums of money that are being spent to repatriate these people.
It's private companies.
You know, the question becomes, are there other ways that this vast amount of money can be spent? I mean, could it be spent to prioritize the deportations, to have a more efficient procedure?
ICE transports detained immigrants between American cities and for those with removal orders back to their home countries. The agency gave the Associated Press access to film the boarding of this flight in November on the condition we not show deportees' faces. While the agency did not agree to an on-camera interview, an official from ICE's Houston field office says they aim to be efficient in sending detainees to their home countries, adding, "If a judge says you need to be removed, we should be expeditiously working to execute that order so that person does not spend any longer in detention than necessary." The AP was not allowed to film on board the jet. ICE officials say a meal is served and a doctor is on board. All detainees, even those considered non-criminal, remain shackled until the plane lands. John Moan, Associated Press, Houston.